this one started. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love this. Tight end getting the run. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Option play, they get to Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 39. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up 3rd down.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now at less than a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Rolling left, Pike, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Chased out to his right. Tips it off to Barkley. Complete. He gets loose down the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got Khalil Shakir. And that that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start with 2nd and 6. From the 29. Caught, nice gain left side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
7 yards. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Allen. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down the 10-yard line before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut out left. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again, it's Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st down, ball at the 36.
That's good for an Eagles.
Back to throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the mustard. This one falls short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another one for Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Up and gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shipley now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard
line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He's got a gain of 6 there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Blast through midfield. And he takes it across the 30 before getting out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He finds Brown right side. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, skip ball. The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Cotterington now to return it. Making some progress here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Allen. Hauled in left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Allen on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Round 80!
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into six.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Bills 22.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Still more than a field goal game. They were going to get to this point sometime, and they decided that's the moment and deliver with the onside kick.
The hard part's over, right? That's what the numbers tell you. That getting an onside kick a whole lot tougher than going down and scoring a touchdown. Still, you got to execute, stay calm, and work their way down the field.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills come through to tie it in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Bills 29. Eagles 28. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead, and he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 16 yards on the play, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's good.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 1. First and 10 now from the 30. Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Dumped off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He'll look to throw it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Here he is to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Allen now on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
At the 38-yard line.
He spikes it here. 18 seconds to go. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw. Drops it off to Cook. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on 4th down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on 4th down. Ball at the 33 for first down. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Breaks the tackle. Still going. There he goes on the right side. 20, 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. He's got daylight. Huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Stroud. He's got time in the pocket. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz. 31 yards. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Stroud. target. It's Schultz. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A game there of 30 big ones. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the Texans 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Finding ETN here. Catching it on the out route. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least 1 more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from it. Incomplete pass.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor. In a lot of cases, rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing here, Milrow. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
8 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give the quarterback a chance.
Past the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He brings it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touch.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's bumped out. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down.
We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Into the secondary, past the 40. Past the 20. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Nick's looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie it up late in the first. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Sims now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Brings up second down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready, set.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have it second and 8.
70 Lions, go.
Milrow from the gun. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Milrow throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Nix from the gun. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Broncos 14, Seahawks 6.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
for the Broncos.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19, start. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Milrow. This is Coach. That's Coach. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundaries. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payback.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nicks off the play action. He is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
First and 10.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Running left, it's Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level of his teaching tape.
Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dobbins goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Lawrence on the stop. A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's got the squiver. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams and set you up for success.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from a college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Nix. Buys time, rolling right. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
18. That's another Denver Broncos.
Dobbins does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense in the hurry up here.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Now Nix.
2nd and goal.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Okay, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. 3rd and goal for Dobbins. Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, partner. Back-to-back losses, and they force a 4th and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Oh, my shit!
He's back to throw. Headed out right. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Won't have to try his goodbye lots. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 13.
Here's punt, set to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. To the air, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 46. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Here we go. Battery rep, pass all 80.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready up.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. He rolls to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Makes it third and inches.
Viking 18.
Throwing here, Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the left, he's got a roll. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck getting that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. To throw, here's Milrow. Forced out to his right. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not, well, this kid can run.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Seahawks will
He is to throw. Vacates quickly left, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Seahawks 19. Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
Back to the well again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Setting up to pass. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So to decide to make mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
The sun is up, so run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load up, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain and see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we met from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stomach, just beat in the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders. About ready to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Daniels looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. It's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Field, black, ready. 45, white.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This 2nd and 4.
6, mega. Here we go. Back, smash, rescue, rank 38. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, 33 yards. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
60, trap 60. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To the air goes Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Okay, ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best in the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Red, cycle, 33, claws red. Ready?
Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 36 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They go play action. Daniels. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Green, come on, set. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Ready?
Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Now McManus for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I end up fat, I end up soft type. What? Fake up north type. Like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Daniels. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's on his way. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. As they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
60 Vikings.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a...
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, 52 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw, Willis. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Loose inside the 30. The solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 65 yards. chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Block 40.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, I would guess it combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just
and got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Ready. Ball's red. Black. 95. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 65 yards. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, Daniels. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We'll go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Blue check. Down. Opposite.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
Willis on the option to the right. Trying. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Malik Willis, 41 yards. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Boney? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen,